Tell me something. Do y'all really, really, really think that all of this 50 Cent trolling, animosity, smoke towards Big Meech is all over him taking a picture with the fat man? Rick Ross? Boss? Y'all think it's all over that? 'Cause the more time goes by, I'm starting to think, nah. It's rocking, y'all. I'm thinking that we need to start looking at a couple of other things. Not a whole bunch of other things, but a couple of other things. One thing is Meech's brother Terry. When Terry came home, he had a similar incident, right? Where he linked up with Little Supreme, Supreme's alleged son. You know what I'm saying? This, another sworn enemy, allegedly, of 50 Cent. Son has real nemesis out here, right? These dudes allegedly tried to get son up out of here, right? He's never going to be okay with these people, right? And Southwest T gets out of jail and he links up with Little Supreme, right? Who else did he link up with? I know as a people, as a culture, as a race, I mean, as a human race. I don't know about all humans everywhere, but I know a lot of humans in a lot of places and in quite a few places. And a lot of these humans find it really easy to notice the bad stuff, and sometimes it gets difficult to notice and point out the good things, or we forget to notice and point out some of the good things. But I say that to say we all noticed that Southwest T linked up with Little Supreme, but who else did he link up with? Because if it ain't nothing negative, then it doesn't go viral. So I'm asking y'all, who else did he link up with? How many other notable figures did he link up with? Because Supreme's son ain't exactly a notable figure. You know what I'm saying? No, respectfully, like he not a celebrity. You know what I mean? I don't think he rich. Respectfully. You know what I mean? He seemed like a young boy out here. Just getting it how he live, however he know how right now. But he ain't about to hit you off with no BMF money. And I don't mean the BMF the show. I mean BMF the lifestyle that they was living before they went down. You know what I mean? I don't know what kind of money they was getting from the show. Don't know. Right? But I don't really notice I'm sure he did link up with some other notable people. Y'all could put them in the comments. I don't know, right? I don't remember who they are, but I'm just saying the Little Supreme linkage, it seemed kind of weird. You know what I mean? It ain't like it was Rick Ross. Like Rick Ross, I could understand. Like Rick Ross put out the song I think I'm Big Meech. That was probably before him and 50 beef, right? Not to say that it really matters in a big scheme of things, but he made that song, and I'm sure Big Meech at some point through his bid was hearing those songs and felt empowered. He felt kind of bigged up or whatever. We don't know what nobody sent nobody on their books while they was gone. We don't know. But what we have heard what I have seen floating around my timeline is the young guard, Little Meech, is suffering the consequences of all of this. Like, some some DMs have been made public. I believe by 50. I seen it, I believe, on allhiphop.com, shared it. And he all this is he's sharing the DMs between him and the kid, him and Lil Meech. They just told me, Lil Meech, they just told me you unfollowed me off Instagram, and now you managing Skiller, baby, with Rocket. When I brought him around you first, when you didn't have a clue who he was. Now you mad at me when I would take the shirt off my back for you. I can't believe this, man. You act as if I'm your enemy. I've only showed you love and loyalty in human. I'm human. I go through my own but I never switched up on you. He said, pluck Ross, but he gave my dad some bread so he can afford to pay his bills until our next season starts. This internet ish is throwing me off, man. You know me in real life. 50 posted that, and then with the caption, he got the eyeballs. He's like, what next season, little? What next season, little nigga? Oh, that's what he's. Oh, I ain't even read the caption before. I was just sitting. I was too busy with my feelings hurt about the actual content of the DM. He like, what next season, little nigga? Ninja. Yeah, that's hurtful. Cause the boy ain't do. I don't know. I don't know what the boy did, but it seemed like it's his. It would seem like it's his pops and his uncle that really just have. They don't. They don't really either. They don't really. Either they didn't really respect 50 from the giddy up. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody of status has been in a situation at some point where we've had to or we've chosen to work with somebody who we wasn't really that fond of, but it was a business opportunity, you know what I'm saying? It's a lick, it's pause, it's money involved. We need this money right now. Let's do it. Happens all the time. It could have been something like that because it's like, yo, again, a Big Meech was more of a quote unquote celebrity than Southwest T, right? So I know he took some pictures with some celebrities when he came home. But who? Why I don't remember them? Why I don't remember them right now? I think it's just because it's easier to remember the negative stuff than the positive stuff. But it feels like, pause, to me it seems like only thing registering in my mind, in the front of my mind, is these dudes came home. Both of them, the brothers, came home and went right to 50 ops and linked up with him as a display of something. You know, certain what's it say, like 60%, 80%, 90%, something weird like that. The majority of percent of communication is nonverbal. You could say a lot of things without actually saying them. You know what I mean? But that's just what it seems like. I'm sure they done linked up and took some flicks with some other notable dudes, but all it seems like is that they came home and went straight to his ops. Then, on top of that, which is what I was getting at in the beginning of the video, when I say, do I think it's only over that? over him taking a picture with Rick Ross. Nah, I'm starting to believe that narrative because it makes sense. I'm starting to believe that narrative that Rick Ross, I mean that Big Meech came home, and I could be wrong. I'm just saying I'm starting to believe it. I don't know. I'm not no authority or nobody qualified for you understand what I'm saying? To be not cracking no case here, but I'm thinking that Big Meech came home was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? This my story. Get that back. Let me get this. Or let me get a bigger piece of this. Or it's going that's a believable narrative. Like, I don't I mean, I would like to believe that narrative. Maybe it's because I have some sort of I have a subliminal bias towards 50 because I do rock with 50. The BMF niggas was legends too. Like I mean, like I ain't trying to kick no dirt. I ain't even bringing up all of the allegations and all of that. It is, them. I let all of the, I let all of the, all of the the people who love to expose. I let them do that. You know what I'm saying? That's not that ain't my bag. My bag is peaceful. I mean, it's full of pieces, but it's peaceful. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, I feel like that, be like, cause for real, how would you feel? Like you wouldn't feel some sort of way like this nigga's getting rich off of my story. Like, first of all, I lived the life. Now you telling my story and you paying me what I may consider peanuts off of, you know what I'm saying? Nah, we got to do something about that. Unfortunately, things just don't work. In the legitimate world, things don't work like that. Right, wrong, or indifferent. Maybe they could, but I know it ain't. It ain't a simple thing to just do. You know what I mean? I don't know. What y'all think? I know all y'all going to, a lot of y'all from the last few videos I made about this, y'all telling me how y'all think 50 just being petty and this, that, and the third. He acting like a score. I'm just saying, B. I don't think that's the whole story. He saw the picture. You understand what I'm saying? And if Big Meech came home and did the same thing Southwest T did, right? Then how is Big Meech to feel safe around? I mean, not Big Meech. How is 50 Cent to feel safe around Little Meech? I mean, that's the little homie and all of that, but he is a grown man, right? He grown, right? How old is he? He might be a spy for the ops at this point. Double agent. I'm not saying that's what it is, but I'm saying if you 50, can you afford to take the chance? What if the niggas was secretly in, it's a lot of shit that go on. Like the shit that the things that you hear them say is never all of the story. You know what I mean? It could be all kind of other. What if niggas filed paperwork to try to take BMF from? I'm being hypothetical, but I'm just saying. All of this over that, niggas could have 50 could have just cut them off. You understand what I'm saying? I do that with a lot. A lot of people you do something that I really can't rock with, and I think you're supposed to know better, or I told you better, and you still did the thing. I'm not about to have no argument with you. I'm not about to waste my time. Like if it ain't something I need I need to address because a need is very different from a want. You understand what I'm saying? A need implies life or death. You understand what I'm saying? Situations. If it ain't something I need to, then get your ass out of here. Like pause protesters, get your ass out of here. Rest of y'all, welcome to the nation, Monster Nation. That is, I'm your host, your tour guide, President McCang around here, Mr. Monster Man Rocco. The landlord, owner, tenant, janitor, I mops the damn floor. With you if you don't follow the rules. Rules are you gotta like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. If you're trying to be a taxpaying citizen of the nation, and leave us a leave us a super thanks or a cash app. We actually prefer the cash app, but you can do what you want because niggas gonna do what they want to do anyway. Cash app tag will be in the description, along with the Bandcamp link. Bandcamp link will be there for all of y'all who rather hear me rap than hearing me yap. You know what I mean? Also, I'm about to be on Twitch. Yep, I just made a Twitch profile. I just built my Twitch jump off. About to be over there. Yeah, I'm gonna be over there. I'm gonna be going live. I'm do my Ugly Truth Tuesdays over there, then probably do it over there and over here at the same time. You know what I mean? I'm gonna play video games too. I'm rusty in my videos. I'm not with all the Call of Duty and all that, but I checked around over there to see if they got the games I like. You know, niggas over there going live with the games I like. And they do. A little bit of Tekken. I ain't know Mortal Kombat was all the way up to 11. But that's that's what's up. Street Fighter, all of those, the one-on-one fight games, that's my bag right there. Also GoldenEye 007, but I'm trash with any other controller except for the Nintendo 64 controller. So when I get my controller game together, because I heard they got the jump off where I can, I could Bluetooth and I can use the controller I used to use, then I come in there and we'll see what I'm still we'll see what I'm still working with. Pause. And if I'm still trash, then I get better. Y'all get to say y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all shot the Rock this monster down. You know what I'm saying? Like we was in the smoking Rock this monster. Pause. Y'all get it's privilege. Revel in that. Also, Winter Circle videos out there. Crownsville album is out there. Me and my brother Rusty Jukes, BCC videos out there. All of that. Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled program. Yeah, this is bad. Doesn't look like it's going to go, it's not going to end well at all. I mean, it won't end at all, probably. It's nasty because the whole BMF legacy, just like that, is now tainted. You know what I mean? Blue Da Vinci, who I've known for a long time, since before BMF was BMF, and I knew Blue Da Vinci. You know what I mean? When he was making allegations about Big Meech, nobody really, you know what I'm saying? Because, from what I understand, from what I heard, certain allegations was made about him too. So, dudes wasn't really too quick to, take his allegations on face value. But, you know what I mean? This whole 50 Cent, Tammy Cowens, all of this whole situation, now it's all over the place. Now, everybody who knows something about anything is saying something, and that's wild. Me, I'm just picking up the pieces off the internet floor. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know nothing. I'm just an advocate for peace out here. You know what I mean? Amongst us. You know what I mean? Hip hop needs its own army, and we're doing a terrible job at forming one. Niggas like to talk about how hip hop is a culture. Hip hop is almost a religion. It's almost it's a nation. It's all this thing. We don't have no defense. Nothing. We have no protection. We out here like Nick Cannon. Pause. If necessary. Anyway, yeah, again, like wild, powerful dudes who could generate all kind of millions of dollars is at war with each other when the war's still on us. Great job, guys. Rock on, rock on. If you made it to the end of this video, let me get 4 peace signs. Rock on, rock on.